Hello students, today we are going to study about advantages of greenhouses. Throughout the year, 4 to 5 crops can be grown in greenhouses due to availability of required plant environmental condition. The productivity of the crop is increased considerably, then superior quality of produce can be obtained as they are grown under the suitable control environment. Then gadgets for efficient use of various inputs like water, fertilizer, seeds and plant protection chemicals can be well maintained in a greenhouse. Effective control of pests and diseases is possible as the growing area is enclosed. Percentage of germination of seed is high in greenhouses. Different types of growing medium like peat mass, vermiculate, rice hulls, and compost that are used in intensive agriculture can be effectively utilized in the greenhouses. Export quality produce meeting international standards can be produced in greenhouses. When the crops are not grown, drying and related operation of harvested produce means post harvested practices can be taken by utilizing the entrapped heat. Greenhouses are suitable for automation of irrigation, application of other inputs, and environmental controls by using computers and artificial intelligence techniques. Self employment for educated youth on farm can be increased. Then we are going to study about component of greenhouses. In this figure, which are already sent to you in PowerPoint presentation, you can see first is a sidewall or curtain wall. This is the sidewall where curtains are presented. Second is a lower side sash. Here you can see lower side sash. Then third is a side ventilator. These are the side ventilator which can be open or closed for the ventilation. Then third is a transom seal. Fourth is a transom seal. Here it can be depend on the polio structure. Fifth is a side post inside wall of the greenhouse. Then splice plate or gusset. Here you can see upper side of the sidewall in greenhouses. Then 7 is a rafter. This is the rafter which is used for the support for the greenhouses. Then 8 is a column. This is column which support upper side structure of the greenhouses. Then 9 is a cross tie. This is the cross tie. This is the cross tie which support two columns to attach each other. Then 10 is a purlin. This is the purlin. These are the purlin structure to support upper rafters and outer covering material. Then 11 is a sash bar. Then 12 is a ridge vent header. This is the upper side vent header which emits the heating gases or which emits the heat. Then third is a ridge vent. This is the ridge vent. This structure we can see in this picture. This is the ridge vent. Then ridge plate, fourth number is ridge and a ridge cap. This is the ridge and ridge cap structure. This is the ridge cap, and then next is a ridge plate. Here ridge plate inside the ridge vent. Then 16 number is a column and tie plate. This is a column tie plate which can support rafter and connect the cross tie. 17 number is eave. This is the last line of the upper side structure of the greenhouses. Here we can study this component in detail. First is a roof. Roof is a transparent cover of greenhouses. Then gable, transparent wall of greenhouses. Then cladding material is transparent material mounted on the wall and roof of the greenhouses. Then rigid cladding material. It is a cladding material with such degree of rigidity and deformation of structure may result in damage to it. For example, glass and another structure. Then flexible cladding material with such a degree of flexibility that can be deformation of the structure will not result in damage, means it is a plastic film. Then gutter, it collect and drain rainwater which are from the upper side of that greenhouses, which place at an elevated level between two spans. Then column, vertical structure member carrying the greenhouses structure. Then purlin, a member of who connect cladding supporting bars to the column. Then ridges or ridge, highest horizontal section in the top of the roof. Girder, horizontal structure member connecting column on gutter height. Then bracings, to support the structure against winds. Then arch, member of supporting covering material. Then foundation pipe, connecting between structure and ground. It is a foundation pipe which mainly support the structure of greenhouses. Span width, center to center distance of the gutter in multi-span houses. Then greenhouse length and greenhouse width is a dimension of greenhouse in the direction of gable, and second width is the direction of gutter. These are the component of greenhouses. Here also we have to study about Shednet house. What is Shednet house? The Shednet house is a structure enclosed by agronets or any other woven material to allow required sunlight or moisture and air to pass through the gaps. It creates an appropriate microclimate conducive to the plant growth. It is also referred as a Shednet house or net house. It is mainly used for the nursery plants, also for vegetable production. Use of shade houses. It helps to cultivate the flower plant, foliage plant, medicinal plant, vegetable and spices. Used for the fruit and vegetable nurseries, as well as rising forest species, etc. Helps in the quality of drying various agro product after the post harvest. Used to protect against pest attack. Protect the natural weather disturbance such as the wind, rain, hail and frost. Used in the production of the grape sapling and reducing its mortality during hot summer days. Used for the hardening tissue culture plantlets. Planning for Shednet houses. Here the Shednet house structure should be planning taking into the consideration the type of crop which has been grown in that Shednet house, locally available material and local climatic condition. Then site selection for Shednet houses. Shed house should be located in such a way that it is well connected to the market and for the input supplies and sales of the produce. The structure should be constructed away from building and trees, so also away from industrial and vehicular pollutant. The site should be free from drainage problem. Therefore, there should be provision of electricity and good quality water. However, windbreakers may be located 30 meter away from the structure. Then structural material and orientation. There are mainly two criteria for Shednet house orientation. First is their uniformity of light intensity in the shade houses and wind direction. Then single span structure may be oriented either in east west or north south direction, but multi span structure should be oriented in north south direction. Then structural material, shade house structure composed of two basic components. One is the frame and second is cladding material. Frame should be wooden or GI pipes or metallic. The shade house's frame provides support for cladding material and designed to protect against wind, rain and crop load. The shade houses mild steel angle frame lasts up to 20 to 25 years. If anti-rust treatment is done at regular interval, whereas bamboo structure can last up to 3 years. The agro shade net lasts for 3 to 5 years depending upon the climatic condition. Shade nets are available in different colors with wide range of shade percentage. Shade percentage is a percentage of sunlight goes into the house. For example, 25%, 30%, 35%, 50%, 60%, 75% and 90%. Design and construction of shade house. The design of shade houses frame depend on the need and engineering skills. This is the information regarding shade houses or shade net houses. Today's lecture we end this presentation here. Thank you everyone.